What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy, had a strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, and awesome. All right, everybody, July 12th, 2024 on a good old Friday word/vision from the Lord here. This is capitalizing off the July 9th word he had given me, which I uploaded July 10th as it will show on the screen. And that word was speaking on a wave of truth incoming immensely. Okay, so we're gonna capitalize off of that. If you need to go watch that, go for it. It should be the most recent one done besides this one. So let's just talk about the vision and the words and step by step here. I was in the throne room at the meeting spot me and the Lord speak together at this table, very nice looking table that I always talk about. Every time I speak to the Lord, I can see a form of his presence, very bright. And yeah, so we go from there. But this is what I heard him say as we were communicating with one another. My children, truth can be displayed in many ways. There are no limits to your Father. It is a part of my living word. In your lifetime, you will see many examples. Many have not received truth in a variety of ways. A messenger of truth is coming. By the edge of his sword, a wave of truth shall be revealed. So let's explain what that means, because to some they're like, what? By the edge of the sword? What's going on? You know, he's been talking to me about this all week. So I'm just being obedient, kind of giving out the timing the way he wants these words to come. He's referring to an angel. A messenger of truth is coming. He's referring to an angel. And by the edge of his sword, a legitimate sword, a wave of truth shall be revealed. So that just means people that are in deception, people on these platforms that are doing wrong, and even when it comes to conflicting parties, when it comes to the Lord and Satan and their ministers, a lot of people have a hard time determining who's who. But the Lord is done and over with all the willful deception and all the stuff going on. So he's sending a messenger of truth, if that makes sense to everybody, an angel. So with this next part of the vision, I'm going to explain this angel that he allowed me to see in his throne room. I saw a huge angel. It was really, really tall. And armor was very unique. It was silverish looking armor. Like, this angel was nothing to play with. It was not Michael, by the way. This was a different angel. His sword literally had a fiery edge to it, like fire coming off the edge, the very edge of it. His wings had a slight hint of fire coming off. Just a slight hint, you could kind of see that coming off. Very tall. And I heard the Lord say, with every lie shall the fiery edge of the sword reveal truth. And at this point, my back is to the Lord being on his throne and the two Seraphim, because I'm looking at this tall angel. And what the angel does is, because of the intensity of his appearance, he kind of gives like this kind gesture. So what he does is he kneels down a bit, not like bowing down for the selective listeners that's going to start tripping. Because he's so tall, he's trying to level himself to my height in the spirit, you know, as a kind gesture and reassurance towards me. And instantly there was a knowing being up there. There's no confusion. The Lord gave me that knowing. We don't speak vocally in the spirit up there. It's like thoughts. So it was that knowing of, this is a kind gesture and reassurance of him doing that. So basically after all that happened, I was back sitting with the Lord at the meeting table, and he pointed, his finger pointed at words, literal words that popped up. And he said it, lies shall be exposed. Then I seen this portal of light open up, and the Lord sent the angel with the instructions, and the angel vanished into that light. So he sent them off. And these were the instructions the Lord gave him. With every lie shall the fiery edge of the sword reveal truth. So he said it again. Those were the angel's instructions. With every lie shall the firing edge of the sword reveal truth. So that was pretty unique, a cool experience. The message in itself was, pretty intense, but a lot of times when it comes to the truth, especially when it comes to the Lord's messengers versus the enemy's messengers, what happens is truth is revealed in a multitude of ways. Or even people coming up against God himself. If you come up against a messenger of God, you're coming up against God. So Moses and Aaron had to deal with conflict, and truth was revealed about them when the people got swallowed into the earth or whatnot. They fell into the earth. So truth was revealed that way. What was really happening. The Red Sea parting, truth was revealed in that way, knowing that the Israelites and Moses went the right way, and faith granted them access to freedom, and that the Lord was with them all the way through. So truth was revealed visually that way. So just giving y'all a couple examples here. But yeah, that's what the Lord is talking about. It's not going to be a pretty revealing of truth. It's a lot that's about to go on, but as long as you stay on the right side of the Lord, you're good. For people who get concerned, oh my goodness, I'm struggling with this or I'm struggling with that, don't worry about that. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about people on these platforms. Or if somebody's an individual that keeps attacking his messengers in these comment sections, or even on the streets for some people, that same person keeps going and digging at this person with anything they got to try to mock and laugh, or, stuff like that. Those individuals are also who he's talking about. Besides the ones on the platforms doing this crazy stuff and in the churches. Okay? So, pretty straightforward message. Cool vision, experience. Peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one.